right, guys, it is time for yet another unboxing video, and we are going to do the Keto Box first. We're giving them one last chance because last month's box was a little suspect. It was iffy, but the special edition of this is that my mommy, this is Jan, and you know Dean already, and I'm Steffi. And if you don't know us by now, then you'll never know us. What's that song?
If you don't know
me by now. Anyway,
I think it's
it's probably okay. Anyway, about that. So we're gonna try the Keto Box. My mom has never tried one of these subscription services, and probably doesn't know a lot of these snacks. So this will be a really cool treat, right?
A fresh opinion.
A fresh opinion, not just me and Dean telling you what you should and shouldn't like. Okay, Mom. So here's how we do it. We open the box up. And in every box, there is almost always coupon codes, which we will include below for you guys. And we're gonna give you all the reveal of all the items that are in the box, and then we will try them, okay? So the first one, I've been wanting to try these for a long time. These are pork clouds. And I remember the reason I have not purchased these is I looked them up online and they were pretty expensive. So it's basically pork rinds. Pork rinds have come a long way. There's been a lot of really good pork rinds made. So anyway, this will be exciting. This is rosemary and sea salt, and it says power to the pork. Yum. All right, next we have the Raw Rev Glow creamy peanut butter and sea salt bar. Ooh, that looks good. It the texture already feels good. I'm pretty excited about that. And it wouldn't be a subscription snack box without.
There's always a meat stick.
There's always a meat
Isn't that
stick.
the thing you hit Dean with?
I did. I hit Dean with that in the last video. So just for safety, we have to do it again. So this one is Nick's Sticks.
Nick's meat stick.
Nick's meat stick. All right. Then next we have garlic Parmesan all natural gourmet walnuts from Crazy Go Nuts.
I think we tried their stuff.
I think we did before too. We haven't tried the garlic Parmesan. There's always a some sort of almond, walnut, something or other in these boxes. So I'm glad that this is a little bit fancier and not just a
bag of nuts.
Not just a bag of nuts.
Not just another.
Okay, so this one is a Primal Noms mug cake, chocolate flavor. And we won't be able to try that one probably today because we would have to make it. And you get it made in your microwave. I guess we could if we were
Less than a minute.
It's a minute to a minute and a half, depending on your microwave. So
Interesting.
we'll see that. Ooh, yay! Okay, so this one has the Stoka bar, which was in our keto crate last month, and you know I love the Stoka bar. Mom's not tried it, so it's very similar to the Nature's Valley granola bars. And this one is my favorite flavor, which is the cocoa almond flavor. There you go. So far, it's looking up. They must have heard us. And then they sent us sparkling water, and we all know how we feel about sparkling water. Although we're thinking about doing a segment
It's a
on.
high-end brand.
It is. It's San Pellegrino sparkling water. Would you like still water or?
It's not San Pellegrino, it's Pellegrino.
It just says
That's true.
Pellegrino. Yes, but this one's tangerine and wild strawberry. But anyway, I was saying that we were thinking about doing a video on like alcohol that you can have for keto. And I suspect that like a good vodka soda, you could use the seltzer water. That's a flavored seltzer water. It'd be really good. So maybe we'll do a video with something like that. Ooh, Mom, you're in for a treat. Smart cakes. We all know how much Dean and I love the smart cake. They're so good. And this is one of my favorite flavors. This is the cinnamon flavor one. Smart cake. So these ones, and you don't know about them, but they have 2.5 grams of fat. There's no net carbs at all. So it's 9 grams of carbs, but it's got 8 grams of fiber, and then or 5 grams of fiber and 4 grams of the erythritol. So it's 0 net carbs, and they taste amazing. So if you're a coffee drinker, which my mom is not, it goes really well with a cup of coffee, but it goes well with anything. So
I do have a question.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be exceptionally literal,
Yes.
if I eat a smart cake, does my IQ improve?
you know they don't say
Marginally.
marginally. I was gonna say they don't say it on here.
About the equivalent of the carbs?
Yes, that is correct. It's the amount of the carbs. And then we have the ketogenic meal replacement. It looks like a shake, probably. Again, we all know how I feel about shakes. Not a big fan, but that's okay. Ooh, Kiss My Keto coffee. This is I believe it's the MCT oil infused. Let's see, MCT oil powder instant organic coffee. So that'll be interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, I've seen this. I don't think we've tried this one before. And then the last one, please don't let it be.
It's a Ming boss.
It's a mean boss. Please don't let it be another thing of ketchup like that one time. Oh wow, it's like a lot of wrapping. It's barbecue sauce, Alternative Sweets barbecue sauce, and I've been wanting to try this one. So I believe this one's made with stevia. It is. So that'll be really good to try as well. Okay, so that's our box. Mom, you get to pick. We usually start with something savory. What would you like to start with?
I know you wanted to try I don't know. Let me think here.
Can't debate too long, Jan.
Let's try this.
The pork rinds. So again, pork clouds, I said I remember them being a bit expensive. I'll look up the coupon code for you guys, but we're gonna try them. Obviously, they have like 15 different flavors, and again, this one's the rosemary and sea salt flavor. And it wouldn't be a normal video if I could actually get into a bag of pork rinds normally. I don't know why it's so hard to me.
This will be a test for me because I'm not normally a pork rinder.
She just hasn't had pork grinder for sure.
But certainly open to trying different flavors.
Okay.
Well, there's new pork rind brands popping up every day. We see a new one.
Yeah. All right. So there you go. Rosemary and sea salt. These are gonna be crunchy. Woo! Really good.
Really strong rosemary flavor.
It is.
Which I'm not a huge fan of rosemary as a whole, but
You know what? I wonder if you could crunch these up and use them in
Recipes,
meats and- in your recipes.
see, that would make
So it
sense.
would dilute the rosemary a little bit.
Well, I think it would be good for that particular dish. The thing is that because these are, in my opinion, they're very prohibitively expensive. I don't know that I would want to spend, because if I remember correctly, I got one of these small bags, which is 0.7 ounces, not even a full ounce, is like $3 or $4. And that's just, that would be a little bit expensive for me. But anyway, I say the texture is good. It's not like super hard. They're still chewable. Dean's gonna crunch in your mic for you, so I don't even know if you can hear me right now. So what would you give those on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give them a 6.
Why?
Needs a little more salt, and the rosemary is just a little too strong.
It is
It's a little-
really strong. What about you, Ma?
I'm going to give it a 2.
She gives it a 2. Why?
The largest part is because that rosemary is so strong.
Very overpowering. It tastes like Thanksgiving dinner, but not in the good way. But I'd say the texture is pretty good, but again, I wouldn't spend the $3-4 per bag of these.
But if you got a thing of them, mix them in meatloaf.
Yeah, it says on here
There you go.
to add the meatloaf. Add them to crunch your salad. So instead of using a crouton, you can put these on top. But anyway, let's not spend too much time on those. So they're all right. I'd say the thing itself is pretty good, but I don't like the flavor. So
What would you rate it?
I am a pork rind aficionado, so I would give it probably a 2 as well. And I'm also basing that off of like the cost and everything. It's just like, for me, that's just not worth the cost. But so now we're gonna go, I think we should try the garlic Parmesan walnuts. So that'll be next, loaded with omega-3s.
Oh, good.
Good.
I was worried about
You should be worried about that. Remember, there's a difference between your omega-3s and your omega-6s. We went over this in another minute.
3.
There's 3 differences between the two. Oh, those smell really. I'll smell the bag.
Yep. Parmesans.
Very garlicky.
Garlicky Parmesans. All right, you ready?
Go ahead and taste.
Okay.
You don't have to wait for me. Oh, it's really garlicky. It's really good though. I really like that.
Now, before I was complaining about too much rosemary, garlic, there's never too much.
No such thing as too much garlic. No, that one's pretty good. What do you think, Mom?
I think as a small snack, it would be good. I keep thinking of things that I could put this in. So chop them up fine, put them in a salad.
That's exactly, that's a cool thing, is that they're so versatile. So very good for you. It says, try me with salad with vinaigrette, roasted vegetables, pasta, which obviously we're not eating, and a casserole, whatever, any kind of casserole. But that's really good. The flavor, it is a strong garlic flavor, but it's not to where it's, for me at least, it's not annoying. Although you don't want to make out with somebody after this, I think.
No,
You don't want it seeping through your pores.
No. Sorry, we're very crowded here. There's a smaller side of the table. Okay, what would you give those, Dean?
I'd give those an 8.
Ooh. Those are really good. Mom?
6.
Dean's always like ultra generous. I'll give him a 7, right in the middle. So 6, 7, 8. I think those are really good. I don't know the price on them. We will look that up for you guys and we'll put it down below. But anyway, pretty good. All right, so we're going to move on. Let's just do our meat sticks and get them out of the way. That's the meat stick, Nick's sticks. Which, again, I've said this in previous videos, like it's nice to get, there's so many different kinds of the meat sticks out there now, but I don't know. I don't know if it's that exciting, but there you go. They break apart very easily. Flavor's good.
Nice and fatty.
Very fatty, very good. I mean, it's very soft. I mean, not really super hard. So, what do you think, Dean?
They're good. I mean, I've had a lot of meat sticks.
Yeah.
Thrown at you.
Yeah.
What about you, Mom?
I'm going to give it an 8.
So you're giving it a 6, you're giving it an 8.
Oh, I didn't hear him say that.
Oh, I said it's really good.
Oh, it's really good. He didn't give it a rating. Okay, give it a rating. Come on, you guys. Let's move this along.
I'll give it a 7. I'm taking off points because I'm just bored of meat sticks.
Yeah, it is kind of basic, not the most exciting thing. I'll give
I
it.
rarely eat meat sticks, so maybe that's.
I think it's just because they're good. They're not bad, but it's just there's a lot of them on the market. There's not a lot of originality with it. So for me, I'm looking for, is it fatty and is it flavorful? And this is, but I think we've had better ones. So I'm gonna give this one a 6. It's not
I feel like I need to downgrade mine.
No, your opinion's your opinion. So locked in, you can't change it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the creamy peanut butter and salt. All right, so that's what it looks like. Very bendy.
Very bendy.
It's got little flecks, I assume, of the chocolate in there.
And this is what's in it?
Peanut butter. And this one's really good.
Peanut butter and sea salt.
Really, really good.
And it tastes rich.
Has a good flavor. It doesn't taste chemically or fake.
I love the peanut butter too. It's hard to go wrong with peanut butter.
I think I would. This is something, depending on the price, that I would buy. It's 15 grams of protein, 14 grams of fiber. That's really, really good. And the flavor is right on. So what do you give that, Dean?
I'd probably give that like a 9.
Wow. What about you?
Same.
I too would give it a 9. Hey, we got our first winner of the day.
The judges are in agreement.
The judges agree. Raw Rev Glow. Radiance from the inside out, guys. I mean,
Wow.
That's interesting.
that's super good marketing right there. Yeah, I would definitely buy that one again. Okay, so we've done all those. Now let's go to the Stoka Bar. And I believe Stoka Bar has 3 different flavors because I think they have a vanilla almond flavor, the cocoa almond, and chocolate. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I can't open it. Evidently, I have very weak hands.
Is it, you said Stoka?
Stoka Bar. So that's what the Stoka Bar looks like. Good texture. It's going to be very crunchy. So there's a little for you. Can't even break a Stoka Bar.
Crunch, less carbs.
Really crunchy.
They're really crunchy, but they're really good.
And you've had a different flavor before?
I've had all the flavors. These are really good. So these ones are 4 grams of net carbs per serving, which is 1 bar. Which again, it depends on what your macro goals are every single day. If you're sticking to just like the very basic 20 grams, this might be a little bit more than you want to have, but if it's what's going to save you from binging or going overboard, I love these bars. These
Or
are
you
super.
could have half of one.
I could never have just half of one. That's just silly.
Disregard.
Disregard. That would never happen. What do you think, Mom?
It's crunchy.
It's crunchy, guys. That's what she thinks.
It is a strong taste of cocoa. Chocolate is okay for me. I prefer things like peanut butter and the vanillas and that kind of thing.
You'd probably like the vanilla almond bar that they have too. It's very good.
That sounds like I would.
How about you, Dean?
I think it's delicious. It's really crunchy, but after you get that first like bite through, then it all crumbles apart. Kind of like those little candies, the Rinds.
No. Those are disgusting.
You're like, okay, is the runt gonna break or my tooth? Which one's it gonna break? Okay, good. It was the Rinds.
It was the Rinds.
So if there's a question about a tooth or eating this, I would say save your teeth.
Save your teeth.
Yeah.
But remember, like you could dip this in. Like we have that Milkademia milk that they sent us for the last one. And I bet you if you dunk. Yeah, I bet you if you dunk this in there, softens it up just a little bit. But these are really good. And one of the things I look for if I'm doing snacks is something that is, again, cost effective, that it's not going to blow the budget. Because like I say every time, none of us are wealthy. You guys maybe you're wealthy. We're not.
That guy right there.
He looks wealthy.
That one
I
guy?
think he's
Is
pretty rich.
Is that a gold chain he's wearing? Is that real
He's
gold?
got like a big.
It's the one that
expensive
says
looking hat.
sexy on it.
Oh, big sexy. I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that guy looks wealthy. But the rest of us,
Everybody else, though, yeah.
the rest of us were on a budget. And so for me, I look at something that's cost effective, that's going to actually fill me up and not just be something that's a mindless, like, okay, I have to eat several of these to feel good, which the ones that are higher in fat, obviously, are going to keep you full longer. Putting a Stoka bar in your purse is a great thing to have. Your purse, especially. Like, you have so much stuff in there.
Mine's already so full of stuff, I don't know.
You know, but
you
it's,
have a Mary Poppins purse.
yeah, but like you can pull out like
It's
a
like
lamp.
the TARDIS or
The TARDIS, it's the TARDIS.
Right now, I'm really making Doctor Who fans mad.
By not knowing the name of the TARDIS.
Yeah, they don't like it when you just like, no, it's the TARDIS.
I don't know why we're having a discussion about Doctor Who, but anyway, the moral of the story is, for me, this is a great snack. It goes well. You can break it off into little pieces throughout the day and have a little nibble. Very good, very filling, and it gives you that sweet craving without being over the top sweet. So This one, I give the Stoka bars a 9. I love the Stoka bars. What about you, Dean?
I give it an 8 just because it's a little hard to bite through. But the flavor and everything's amazing. And once you do get through that first bite, it crumbles up real nice. But yeah.
8. What about you?
I'm going to say a 6 because of the crunch.
I like the crunch. Because one of the things...
Because of the hard crunch and because chocolate is not my number one. Now, would I try
I'm not
the other
related
ones?
to her. Well, I'm glad that everybody in the world knows now that I was adopted because who doesn't like chocolate?
Oh, no, I'm not saying I don't like chocolate.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm revising, and this is a solid 10. All right, 7.
Anyway, it's fine. My point is this. One of the things, especially we've talked about this before, with a limited carbohydrate diet, a lot of times what people miss is the texture of things. And one of the textures is the crunchy texture.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about chips, all that stuff. So as you can see in this particular box here, we have the pork rinds, which satisfy a bit of that crunch. My favorite pork rinds are still the 4505s. Also, Epic pork rinds are really good as well, but those are also on the spendier side. But that satisfies it. And so for me, this kind of satisfies the different texture. So
If I had this, it would last at least 3 eatings. Because
definitely adopted. Definitely adopted. So anyway, somebody has more self-control than me. Let's move on. We've spent way too much time talking about chocolate being awesome. All right, so we're gonna do the smart cakes. One of the things I will say about smart cakes is that they bake their stuff very fresh. So when you place an order, 9 times out of 10, they're going to have made it the day before they ship it out to you, just because they don't have any preservatives in there or anything like that. I've had it happen one time, and I like to warn everybody ahead of time so they don't think that this is how it is all the time. One time where I've had a stale one, and I've heard of people having ones or they get ones that have a little bit of mold on them. Very, very rare. Remember that these are all made fresh, no preservatives. So they're gonna get them to you. When these come to you, put them in your freezer. Unless you plan on eating them within the next 24 hours, put any remaining ones in your freezer. Because they are really good. But anyway, as we've done on the videos before, there's 2 to a package. They come in this cute little container that says Smart Cakes, and then it's a peel. Let's see.
I would like a candle in there.
Would you for your birthday? Your birthday's already over. Anyway,
it's my birthday year.
So it's nice and soft, very fluffy. So
What is this flavor?
this is cinnamon flavor.
Ooh,
So there we go.
It's like a coffee cake.
Mm-hmm. This is my favorite. I think this is one of my favorite flavors. The tangerine and the coconut ones are also very good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
That's a 10.
Mm-hmm. Smart cakes are always a 10.
Yeah, these guys do really, really good stuff.
And I can't imagine with it's 0 net carbs, no preservatives, any of that kind of stuff. And so it's basically like I call it a kind of a free food, as far as not feeling guilty at all about eating it.
Is this one serving?
This is 1 serving. So 2 cakes, 2 cakes was considered 1 serving.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then, usually when you get a really good baked item, it's kind of riding the edge on what you can do with carbs. Like it's just a little higher than it should be, but you're like, okay, I can work this in. These guys are right in the targets.
It's very good, and again, I don't feel guilty. The flavor's right, the texture's right. It tastes just like having a good piece of coffee cake, nice and soft. So always a 10. I've told you my favorite flavors, and they're not cost prohibitive. They are not bad as far as cost goes at all. So
what is your favorite flavor?
This one's my favorite. The cinnamon's my favorite, but the tangerine, the coconut. But anyway, on the Smart Foods, I think it's smartbakingcompany.com, I think, but we can add this below. They have a lot of, and they just have a new flavor came out. It was a raspberry cream flavor, which we haven't tried yet. So I'm very excited to try that.
Try that one.
Yeah, we will. But they have different size boxes, and so you can do ones that are like a 4-pack, so you get 4 of these. They have mix and match ones where you can try the samplers, and they even have the ginormous size ones as well, where it's I think 24 packages, and you can do it all in 1 flavor. You can do a mix and match. So there's a lot of different options available for it.
And if you work for Smart Cakes, you're more than welcome to send us the raspberries.
Yeah, guys, we want to try it. We want to tell the world about your great products. So please go ahead and send that to us.
We have dozens of people watching this video.
At least,
10, 12.
Probably my
15.
cousin is watching, and my sister. So we got a couple huge exposure. So that's a good plug, Dean. Anyway, highly recommend the Smart Cakes. Definitely a 10. Let's move on from there, and I will post the links below. Yeah, so just so you know, the things that we're not trying are the keto coffee, the ketogenic, ketoned chocolate fudge brownie, meal replacement, and then the mug cake. But we will add it below.
barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So even though we hate seltzer water, we're still gonna try it because that's what we do. Tangerine and wild strawberry. The thing is that these are always flavor adjacent. There's not real flavor. Like you're like, oh, I think there's a hint of tangerine and
Maybe
strawberry.
just a hint of good.
You tainted the sample.
I haven't tainted
Look
anything.
at that
Yeah, you
face.
did by like that.
Will you just drink it? Oh man. See? She made the face too.
I'm not a seltzer person.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it has the potential. The flavor is actually there, but there is zero sweetness, which I know I'm not even like into the big sweets, but it's just, it just falls flat because of it.
Well, in San
very,
Pellegrino,
very
if I
light.
remember right, it is mineral flavored water. And the thing is, I want my water to taste like water, and I want sodas to be sweet because they're sodas. I don't want anything in between.
Nah.
I was
So
happy
if
with two
if you
polar
squeezed
opposites.
in tangerine and some strawberries and a little stevia, it would be great.
Yeah.
Then it wouldn't be.
It would become a real
This.
soda.
It's gross.
All right, so
I
I'm
would-
gonna rate it.
No, I would mix, like I said with earlier, I would mix it in with like, if you were doing like a vodka soda, I would use the seltzer for this, but all right, so now we're gonna try the alternative sweets barbecue sauce. It's really good.
It is really good.
That is very
Did you
tasty.
try it?
Yeah.
I like the little white thing that comes on there,
That's very good.
which
Yep.
I won't be putting back.
Got a little, not much.
There's zero bite to it. My mom is very sensitive to heat.
I'm not saying it's heat. Yeah.
There's a bite to it, means it has flavor. I
I
love
feel
you,
like
mommy.
I'm being patronized.
You are. It's okay. So 5 grams of total carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 2 grams of sugar alcohol. So you got 2 grams of net carbs, and the serving size is 2 tablespoons. So not bad at all. Tastes just like a really good barbecue sauce. The thickness is there, the sweetness, the smoky.
What's the name?
Alterna sweets, and so again, made with stevia. So there you go.
Put that on some country style ribs.
Ooh.
Got a really good night.
Sounds delicious.
Okay,
Oh,
Dean.
maybe we could do that.
Oh, we could do that tonight. We're thinking about, maybe we'll post a video. Maybe we'll make ribs tonight. We're talking about grilling, so maybe we'll make ribs and use this sauce. And there we go. And then we'll make the mug cake, and we'll do a follow-up video. You guys ask so much of us, but we do everything. So, all right, we've gone way over our allotted time. So, Dean, what in summation, what do you think of this box? Granted, we didn't try a couple of the items yet, but overall,
I
scale of them.
say they redeemed themselves. I'll give it an 8.
Ma, what do you think of this box?
Because some of mine were lower, I'm gonna give it a 6.
I agree. I'd give this a 6.5, maybe a 7. And I'm basing this off of like, there were several things I love. I mean, I love Smart Cakes. I've already tried Smart Cakes. Not that I get sad that I get a sample of Smart Cakes. That's what I get. The Raw Red Glow was super good. The Stoka bar, which I've tried before, also very good. The Walnuts, very good. The rest of it is, I'm tired of getting seltzer water. There's nothing, this is not, what's the word I'm trying to use? Like, this is not new. Seltzer water is not new. You have not given me an innovative product at all. So that is not something that I'm super excited about. I can go to Safeway right now, any other grocery store, and buy that. So to me, granted, I know I don't like seltzer. To me, this is just a waste of space in our box here.
However, if you are interested in an already open, please contact
have
us
the
and we
rest
will
of that
send
one.
that. We'll
Stop
just put a little
talking
cap
over
on
each
the
other.
top.
Just that.
We know
The
we're
rest
saying.
of that one.
Yeah, just the rest.
Just that one.
This will not happen. So for me, and maybe I'm gonna try this mug cake and be blown away because I've not heard of this one, Primal Noms. So there's a couple great things. I'm not saying that. It's just, I keep going back to the whole snack thing, and I'm thinking about a box that is just like, easy snackable items, and I would say it's like a 50-50. So
But that's like a minute and a half in the microwave.
okay, so it's a 60-40. I'll give this box a 7. It was way better than the last month's one, but I'm still just like, I'm teetering. So I think we'll still do it at least one more month, continue to see if it redeems itself, but I am not blown away by this. So anyway, I know that this video went super long, guys. Thanks for indulging us in our stupidity and our taste testing and talking
That's
over
the
each other.
subscribe button.
You're supposed to mash it. That's what I
Mash
think called. Mash the button.
Smash that sucker.
Do you guys see how I'm being talked over and then they talk over each other?
Demolish.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing what you're saying.
I know what you're
I'm hearing
saying.
what you're saying.
Okay, anyway, so the folks at home, I hope you heard what they were saying. let us know what you think. Let us know if you've tried the Keto Box this month. We will be doing the Keto Crate tomorrow as well, just for, as usual, we're doing the comparison. I'm hoping that we have some good stuff in there as well to try. Anything else to add, Dean?
No.
Oh, you're going to talk to me.
I'm going to, I will be talking to you. Anything else to add to this video?
No, I'm glad I was a part of it.
I'm glad that you were a part of it too. You get to try some of these cool treats. So, as usual, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.